it's that bad, just leave. People love to say that as if the danger of life with a narcissist is in the day to day and not the moment you decide to walk out. But survivors know something that the world often misses. Leaving a narcissist isn't the end of the danger. It's the moment the danger wakes up. If you've ever wondered why divorce becomes darker than the marriage, why he suddenly fights for things that he ignored for years, why he treats custody that he never wanted, why he won't let go even if he's already moved on. Today we're going to talk about them. This is Annie's story, and I'm telling it for her. Annie didn't plan a dramatic exit. She planned a quiet one, just a young mother in a small campus apartment, packing her things up, hoping to leave before her estranged husband would even notice. She wasn't trying to make a point. She was just trying to survive. But Santino had a way of showing up at the exact moment she needed distance. He walked through the doorway without knocking. He scanned the boxes and he saw the truth. You're leaving wasn't a question. It was a warning. Annie tried to stay calm. She told him she would be moving out of state, that soon she would be making her own money and that she wouldn't need his child support anymore, or she wouldn't need his insurance coverage anymore. She thought that maybe he would like that. The moment she said it, I won't need you, something in him shifted. His rage didn't explode outward, but it tightened. It was sharp, controlled, venomous. You think you're going to go down there and be with other men. That's what he said. And then he slammed her against the front door so hard the door rattled. The little girl was napping inside, and fortunately she didn't stir, but Annie did. She always did. And in that moment, as a door frame shook behind her, she knew that asking for a divorce then would be something she wasn't ready to even try to survive. Then just as suddenly as he came in, he left. And in leaving, he revealed something he would later regret. He knew that Annie was taking her daughter across state lines. He didn't try to stop her. That detail mattered more than he understood. Annie packed the rest quickly, loaded her little girl in the car, and drove from Maryland to Florida. A new job, a new apartment, a new life, a new beginning. She didn't file for divorce. It wasn't because she doubted herself. It certainly wasn't because she was hoping that they would reconcile. It's because she understood that the minute she filed, he would wake up. Months later, without warning, no phone call or anything, typical Santino fashion, he walks right into her life again, as if it belonged to him. But this time, he came with a threat. He knew that he could terrify Annie. He could terrify any young mother. You let the state with our daughter. I can take her from you. Now, I don't think he wanted custody. He wanted power. He wanted the fear. He wanted to remind Annie, you may have left me, but I'm still in control. Annie understood why filing for divorce too soon could put everything, including her child, at risk. And this is the part that people on the outside just rarely understand. Divorce isn't a clean break with a narcissist. It's a threat to their identity. They don't lose partners. They lose possessions. So what do? They fight. not for love, not for family, for control. And that's why survivors often wait. And it's not because they're unsure. It's not because they're weak. It's because they are calculating. They want to wait for a safe moment, a quiet moment, maybe a moment when he's distracted or less fixated on her or simply less volatile. Because the narcissist taught them well that every move must be strategic. So if you've ever hesitated, delayed, or held your breath before making that call, I want you to hear this. Your caution was wisdom. Your slowness was survival. Your strategy was strength. This one's for the survivor who knows divorce might trigger the very part of their partner that they have feared for years. For the one who stayed because you were protecting your child, your stability, your safety. For the one who's been told, if it was that bad, you would have left. When the truth is, it was that bad. And that's exactly why leaving was so dangerous. For the survivor who hears threats about custody, even when they know he never cared for the child. For the survivor who starts over in a new city only to find the past knocking on the door. You're not indecisive. You're not weak. You're not late. You are surviving. That's something most people will never understand. And I'm proud of you for being here. I'm Kyle Hackley, attorney, author of the book Undercurrent, and your host here on the Are You Annie podcast. Annie's journey shows just how complicated, dangerous, and courageous the road to freedom can be. It isn't a single moment, it's a process, a strategy, and a quiet, steady reclaiming of your own life. If this episode spoke to you, I hope you'll share it so others can feel seen too. I've recently started a structured training program in narcissistic and emotional abuse. It's my way of deepening the ways that I can support and educate this space. I'm always learning, and I want to do that right alongside you. And until next time, please take care of yourself, and I will see you soon. Bye.